Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Jonathan Hickman's Inferno. I think this is his last big story arc during the X-Men's Krakoan era. After this story, he's going to be out of this part of the Marvel Universe. I'm not sure what happened because you can tell that there were some issues with Marvel editorial with the Krakoan era. Like, there are a couple moments that you can totally feel that there were a couple of course corrections throughout Hickman's stories and stuff like that. Changes that made zero sense, or you felt like they were building up like one particular plot line and it just sort of evaporates and goes nowhere. In general, I really loved Hickman's work during this time. I feel like there were more hits than misses. Now, in the case with this particular story arc, I have no idea why it's called Inferno in the first place, because it has nothing to do with the original story arc. I guess they're going for nostalgia bait there. Just like with a previous story arc that we got right before this one that sort of sets up this whole story arc, which was the trial of Magneto, which very oddly was a very small part of that miniseries. It mostly revolved around the Scarlet Witch. But what was really important in that story is that Scarlet Witch was able to bring back about 20 million mutants that did not have any backups in Cerebro. So we got the return of Thunderbird, who is a really awesome character and I really wanted to see back. But also opens the door for the return of Destiny, because she's going to be a really important character for this story arc. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the story starts off with Nimrod fighting against X-Force, and he just obliterates the whole team. And at first I thought this was just a simulation, a practice for Nimrod, because you get to see X-Force do this again and again. And at least I counted 5 times. But no, this is actually X-Force attacking Orchis, their main base, and getting killed each time. And the really fascinating thing is that Wolverine gets killed each one of these times, and they leave his adamantium skeleton behind. And that seems like a really stupid idea. And I know this is going to bite the X-Men on the ass further down the line. It's pretty funny that you had like a bunch of super smart people running Krakoa, and especially on X-Force, and no one thought, hey, we should go get those skeletons. They might be a liability further down the line. It's adamantium. It's a super rare metal. Got those claws that can virtually cut through anything. But the basic idea is the Krakoan mutants are really freaking out over the fact that Nimrod is online, and basically Nimrod is a very large threat for Krakoa. And not only X-Force has been sent in to try to take him down, we also get a glimpse of a very obscure team that used to be like an antagonist to Excalibur called TechNet, try to take down Nimrod. Those characters are like interdimensional mercenaries, so whoever contracted their services on Krakoa were total dicks, because obviously Nimrod killed everyone on the team. Then the story cuts to one of Moira's first lives. I'm not 100% sure because that part's sort of complicated. The thing is that in that particular life, she had created this cure for mutants that once they take it, they lose their powers. But what ends up happening is Mystique, Pyro, and Destiny crash the party. They kill all the scientists. We get a pretty cool dialogue between Destiny and Moira, where Destiny tells Moira, look, you're a mutant. Your power is to reincarnate. And basically, if you don't take the right decisions in life, we're going to hunt you down. We're going to kill you every single time. So they set up basically that Mystique and Destiny are going to be the arch nemesis to Moira X. That's why we had the prohibition of bringing back Destiny, and that Mystique really pushed hard to get her resurrected, and it just wouldn't happen. And due to the nature of Destiny's power, she was actually able to see within each one of her lives, and she told Moira, look, you're going to live 10 lives, possibly 11. You know, backtracking a bit, the original death to Moira way back in the late 90s also was at the hands of Mystique. The story arc was called Dream's End, and it took place in X-Men issue 108. But I really would have to backtrack and check how Dream's End would fit into the whole chronology that we were given by Jonathan Hickman. So as the story progresses, we have like 2 parallel situations going down. First, we have Orcus and Krakoa sort of like jockeying for position to get ready for this open war that's going to explode between both factions at any moment. And then we have the plotting and machinations of Magneto, Xavier, and Moira. No one knows that she's alive and she has been hidden deep within Krakoa, but like she's been escaping and doing a couple things across the world. She seems to have some secret agenda that she's not telling Magneto or Xavier. And we have this situation where Xavier and Magneto tell Moira, look, we have to bring back Destiny. Mystique has been a very loyal soldier for Krakoa, and if we don't do this, she might flip. She is extremely dangerous and very driven. And what happens is we start to see Magneto and Xavier doing stuff around Krakoa. It seems that they're doing this behind Moira's back and that they might try to bring back Destiny. Then the story cuts to the Quiet Council where they have to vote on who's going to fill this vacancy that they have on the council itself. When on the last page, Mystique tells everyone, hey, I got a candidate, and we get the reveal that it's Destiny. It's a great cliffhanger. You really know that the shit has hit the fan when you see her on that last page. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.